भाई फेसबुक पे ऑलरेडी लाइव दिखा रहा है सर भाई।
फेसबुक पे नहीं, फेसबुक करो।
ये ऑफ कर गया।
वेट सेइंग आई गेट।
हाँ हो गया।
हो गया राइट?
ये आई थिंक हाँ हो रहा है। कनेक्टिंग
वेट 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 स्कोर इज नॉट कमिंग।
ट्रांसकनेक्टिंग, जस्ट वेट।
या हाँ तो है।
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 10th game of the American T20 Trophy here tonight. Clash of the Titans between the table topper Chicago players and Itasca Infernos. Chicago players, as expected, starting with a boom boom. Chicago players this season, they have certainly showed some positive intent from ball one. That's not going to drop down for anybody here tonight. You can already see that the Chicago players are 26 for no loss in 2 overs. Chirag Patel and Manan Patel drilling the Infernos here tonight. So Ziaul Haq into the attack. Oh, that's brilliantly played. Just showing the full face of the bat towards the fine leg. Just directing the ball using the full pace of it. There's a fielder in the deep fine leg. And there's a third man. There's nobody else outside the 30 yards. How often do you see that? Tells you something about the pace and the confidence of the bowler, Ziaul Haq. Oh, brilliant now. Good fielding there. Oh, Manan Patel, he is not slowing down. He's trying to hit almost every ball. That's been the intent this season. That's changed the entire behavior and luck for the Chicago players. They haven't lost a game so far in this tournament. Just with that attitude. They're not bowing down. Doesn't matter if it's international player. Doesn't matter if it's anybody. They're sticking to that attitude and that positive intent. Oh, brilliant this time. Manan Patel, he tries to go over mid-off. To the long off. But edges it towards the third man. What a brilliant start this is for the players. They've been getting that brilliant start in the power play. They're trying to set the momentum and tone for their entire team. Brilliantly played. Chirag Patel just trying to place it towards the gully. That's a very good ball as well. That's a very, very good ball. You bowl that line and length. Always difficult for the batsman. You can have 2, even 3 slips for that kind of a line. Brilliant bowling this from Zial Haq. Just 2 runs coming off that over. Brilliant opening from this man. You still see the run rate is pretty nice. The current run rate 9.3 with a projected score of 187. Chicago players, it's a bright and sunny day here at the Hanover Park Stadium. We're coming to you live from the Hanover Park. Incredible weather here. These are the best days to play cricket. The grass, it's dried up. The ball's rolling nicely. Touchwood, we haven't had any rain out games. Thanks to the Chicago weather. Just seeing some really, really good games. So Vineet Sinha into the attack. So Nasir Hayat, he went for 18 runs in his first over. The captain of the Itasca Infernos had to replace him with Vineet Sinha. They probably wanted Vineet to come towards the death and bowl those 4 overs in a trot. But now they're left with no option. There's a deep square leg. And then there's a third man for this bowling field. Oh, brilliantly placed this one right over the point fielder towards a backward point. Easy pickings there, using the full face of the bat and full pace of the bowler. Love to watch the replay on that occasion. Look at that. Enough on that occasion for Manan to just free his arms. These are the balls you do not want to bowl to a set batsman and a batsman with the form of his lifetime. Manan Patel, the top scorer for American T20 trophy. Oh, this time he pulls one towards the mid wicket. Ball didn't travel, just stopped. Wasn't timed well. Just try to pick it with that pace, put it away because there's no fielder there in the mid wicket. There's a mid off, there's a mid on. The only 2 fielders outside are the deep square leg and the third man. So the Chicago players, their intent has been absolutely brilliant this season. They've said enough is enough. They've had pretty much the same team. Not too many changes except for Calvin Savage and Waqar Siddiqui. Oh boy, this time it's picked up right from that slot. Wonder what the decision is. It's 4. This is just brilliant batting from Manan Patel. Take a bow, Manya. Wonder how this batsman does it so consistently. Look at that. Picked it right from the slot. He knows the fielder is inside the 30 yards. He's absolutely not risking anything. Oh, this time he slaps one towards the cover. Should get too easy. Yes, he will. Just brilliant piece of batting from the Chicago players. They're making their intentions loud and clear. 40 already. One ball to go. Scoring at 10.4. Wonder what the last ball is going to turn out to be. Oh, that's a very, very good ball. Very, very good ball. Hitting the deck hard on that good length area and taking it away from the batsman, not giving him enough width. That's the ball you want to ball. So, at the end of 4 overs, Chicago players 40 for no loss. They are having the dream start. 4 overs, Chicago players 40 for no loss. So Ziaul Haq, he's back into the attack. This time it's up in the air. Fielder getting underneath it. Oh my goodness, that's the first wicket. The big wicket of Chirag Patel. Didn't quite time to look. It didn't seem like he actually wanted to play that in the air. I'd love to watch the replay. Look at that. Towards that mid-off, towards that sweeper cover. That's the first wicket and the big wicket of Chirag Patel. So Prithvish Patel comes into the attack. I'm gonna bet for sure Prithvish Patel, even though there's a loss of that wicket, their intent is not gonna change. I've been seeing it. This is the 6th game I'm seeing. Just wonderful. What a comeback. Oh, sorry, it's Ali Rashid who's a bowler. I thought Ziaul Haq was coming in. Was the left-hander coming in? So Ali Rashid, the change in bowling working here for the Itasca Infernos. Picked up the wicket of the first ball. Ali Rashid should give him some confidence here tonight. It's going to be an interesting chase here tonight. Chicago players, they've been consistently posting the 200 total. And Itasca Infernos, they bat so deep. It's going to be an interesting chase. Chicago players end up posting that big total of 200. They most certainly will. A very, very good batting lineup. Very, very well bowled by Ali Rashid. He's not trying to do too much pace, just trying to stick to that length. Beautiful seam position. Just releasing it towards that good length. Not letting the batsman, not giving him enough room or the ability to move down the track. Or even move towards the off and place it towards the square leg. Or the backward square leg. Brilliant bowling this from Ali Rashid. Hasn't given a run so far. What an incredible over so far. Oh, this time Prithvish Patel, he tries to pull one towards the square leg. Should be just a single. The field is right there. But you know what? That brings back the monster, the Godzilla, Manan Patel on strike. Oh boy, what a form he is in. It's such a delight to watch him play. Just like that. Just like that. Look at how beautifully he placed it between that point and the gully fielder to pick those 2 runs. No risk at all. Makes it look so simple. That is a class of Manan Patel. Oh, this time he tries to pull one towards the backward square leg. Should be a boundary. Yes, it is. What an incredible hit. Let's watch a replay on that occasion. Wonder how he does it. Simply just picking it up, almost as if it was premeditated, but he's watched the ball to the last minute. What an incredible shot. What was supposed to be a good over has turned out to be a 7-run over. Still a very good over for T20 cricket. Give up 7 runs and take a wicket. That's acceptable any day. Right now, the current run rate 9.4 with a projected score of 188. Vinit Sinha continuing. Oh, what a pickup shot. Probably the shot of the day. Coming in the 6th over. I can bet you don't see too many shots like that. Look at that shot. Nothing wrong about the delivery. It was a beautiful delivery. Just picked it up. It was right in the arc. He has absolutely no problems putting that away. So strong on the leg, Prithvish Patel. What a mighty hit. Oh, this time, short ball. He wanted to go towards the leg, but then he was half-hearted. Edges it. Lucky to get away with. These half-hearted shots, they are the ones that usually gets you the wicket. When it's in on what a comeback after being hit for a 6. He went a little expensive in the first over. 12 runs. Brilliant. A slower one this time. A slow leg cutter. Just brilliant. Let's watch the replay on that occasion. You see that slow ball, the release. Just brilliant. Right in the deep square leg. Had he gone for it, those are the kind of shots that gets you wicket. Oh, this time he slaps one towards the sweeper cover. There's no fielder there. It might as well be a 4, but no, the fielder's chasing it, trying to cut it off. That's good running between the wickets. 3 runs. That's just brilliant from Prithvish Patel. You see the intent, the strike rates of the batsmen who've been playing and who've gone. Manan Patel playing at a strike rate of 168 and Chirag Patel 138. He's gone. Prithvish Patel currently at 167, and then Manan Patel just flicks one towards the backward square leg for a brilliant boundary. I wanted to watch that replay just to see if it was a slower delivery. Look at how alert, slower one. Yeah, picked it up. Brilliant, just brilliant. don't see that too often. That was a slow one. Not easy to judge those. It was on the leg, so Manan Patel he would have gone anyways. There is a fine leg, by the way, mind you, in the 30 yards. There is a deep backward square leg. But this was hit finer. And Manan Patel is on 36 from 20. What an incredible start this for the Chicago players. Oh, this time it's on the full. Tries to hit it towards the long on. He'll only get one. It's a good throw from the deep. As you can see, Vinit Sinha has been taken to the cleaners here tonight. 26 runs in his 2 overs. Hitting at almost 13 runs per over. Both the bowlers coming in from that end, the park end of the Hanover Park, have been taken to the cleaners. The first over, Nasir Hayat, he was hit for 18 runs in the first over. And then they've bought Vinit Sinha. The first over, they've scored 12 runs and now 14 runs. They're heading at an average of 15.5 in terms of the economy from these two bowlers. But you know what? From this end, looks to be the danger end. Ziaul Haq doing a wonderful job. 2 overs, 10 runs. Wonderful any day. And Ali Rashid, look at that. 1 over, 7 runs. Just 1 wicket. This is game on. This is for sure game on. Chicago players, having won the toss, elected to bat first. Their intentions have been absolutely clear and the toss worked out in their favor. Sometimes when you lose those couple of quick wickets, you kind of realize, oh, we should have chased first. Brilliant shot, just placing it towards the extra cover and taking that single. Manan Patel is reading it really nicely, just placing it beautifully into those gaps for the single. Just not seeing any dot balls from him tonight. You most probably won't. The kind of form that he's in. Oh, brilliant. This is up in the air. Nobody's going to take that. It's ran away towards the third man for a boundary. Prithvish Patel, he wanted to hit it towards the mid wicket, or the cow corner rather. Edges it towards the third man. He has absolutely not taken any risk there because he knows the third man is inside the 30 yards. The field is spread, the power play is done, but still the third man is still inside. There's a deep backward square leg. There is a mid wicket. There is a long on. There is a long off. And then there's a deep extra cover. So the third man coming in now. He's still not going back. Oh, this time Prithvish Patel just trying to be cheeky. Wanted to place it into that gap between the point and the gully. Couldn't quite time it or middle it. Good comeback from Ali Rashid. Oh, this time Prithvish Patel wanted to go. That's misfield by the keeper. They'll steal a single. Manan Patel is fast, and then that's an overthrow. They'll get 2. The bowler's not happy. What's happening here? They want the fielders. They're just not keeping the calm. Where there should not have been a run, Chicago players, they steal 2 singles. That's 68 for 1. 6.4. Oh, this time it's brilliantly played. What an incredible head this from Prithvish Patel. That's a lower full toss, but had enough room on that occasion. Used the room completely with a full stretch. Let's look at the replay. Look at that, adjusting himself and beautifully timing it. Wrist action. Sheer class. What an incredible wrist action. found the gap and he's hit it over the fielders in the 30 yards. That got him a boundary towards a deep gully. This is just incredible batting from the Chicago players. What an ideal start. This time he wanted to be cheeky, just wanted to place it towards the short covers and steal a single. Wanted to keep the strike. Both these batsmen, they're in such a good form. They would want to keep the strike. They want to be selfish here tonight. Because look at the strike rates that they're batting at. Manan Patel playing on 38 from 22, 5 fours and 1 sixer. A strike rate of 173. And Prithvish Patel 20 from 11, 2 boundaries and 1 sixer. The strike rate of 182. How often do you usually see that? This is just brilliant. What a start for T20 cricket. You cannot expect a better start from this. It's going to be an incredible chase here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You want to stay tuned till the presentation, till the last ball. You're going to have a thriller of a game here tonight. Both teams super powerful. Chicago players 72 for 1 from 7. Just unbelievable. They have won 4 in 4 and the Itasca Infernos. Oh, brilliant. Just this time he places one. Prithvish Patel towards the backward point. Will get 2 runs. So the bowling changes not quite working. Still a good ball. Should be content with that. The Itasca Infernos, they're 4 on the point table. They're ranking 4 on the point table. They've played 3. They won 1 game. And Manan Patel and Prithvish Patel, they are currently annihilating the Itasca Infernos. It's a good comeback from Sikandar Soleja. Sikandar Soleja probably playing his first game for the Infernos. Oh, this time it's a fuller one. Should be a no. Yes, it is. They will take 2. It's a faster one. It's a dangerous no ball. One more of that. You can't bowl anymore. So Sikandar Soleja, you've got to be watchful. Look at that. Oh, sure. For sure. No 2 things about it. Good umpiring there from Amaya. Oh, brilliant. That's a free hit. We'll just get 1. So you talk about these partnerships in T20 cricket. 30 runs is ideally considered a brilliant partnership. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. There was a chance there for a quick minute. The fielder thought he could get his hands on Fahad Babar. Just couldn't get to the ball. That's a good ball. Wideish. Let's watch the replay. So you see that it was a little wideish and slower. Manan Patel waiting on that occasion. Oh. Ball away from Fahad. Could have been dangerous from Manan Patel. He's batting on 43 from 25. Oh, this time he goes over long on, and that should be a 6. Yes, what an incredible shot. Just brilliant shot this from Manan Patel. Let's just look at that. Picking it from that slot. He has no problem. That's a bad delivery. You cannot bowl that to a man in form and expect him to not hit that. Never gonna happen. What an incredible hit. There's a fielder in the long on. He'll do nothing about it but watch it sail over. Oh boy. This is just adding pain in agony. Current run rate almost 11 runs per over and a projected score of 218. Mind you, in the second innings, scoring 100 and chasing 175 is a big ask. You see these big numbers, anything about 200, that's gonna be demotivating. It's never easy. The ball, it's gonna get a little chillier, hard to field, and also hard to bat on. So you talk about these partnerships. Chirag and Manan, they had a partnership of almost 35 runs. And the current partnership, 47 from 24. Oh, brilliant this time from Manya. No, sorry, it's Prithvish Patel. What an incredible shot. Let's watch the replay. It's almost like he guessed the ball was going to be on the offside. Look at that, taking Abir Chippa to the cleaners of the first ball. The laundry bill is going to increase. You take them to the cleaners. What incredible batting this from Prithvish Patel. Oh, this time again, sensible batting, just placing it into that gap towards the deep covers. Gets off strike. So Abir Chippa, known to be a very, very economical, is currently going at an economy of 15. Matching with his partner Sikandar Soleja, he got whacked for 15 in his first over. Economy of 15 as well. Wonder what the strategy is for the players from now on. Will they keep going? They should. They have in the past. And I'm very positive they will. Just like that. This time. Oh, that's a drop catch. No, that's a drop catch. No, that's not out. Was very much visible. That is not out. The ball was rolling on the ground for almost a second. That's not out. The fielders are celebrating. Sometimes the bowlers, they'll never know. Let's watch the replay and see if the camera has captured something. You see that. Didn't look like he's taken it, but the umpires have given it. From this angle, I was very, very close and it was straight to me. The ball rolled on the ground. I could swear, but there was nothing to prove otherwise. The umpire's decision are final and the umpires know it better. Let's watch the replay once again. Let's look at it closely this time. The ball actually rolled. It's not visible in this camera angle. Fell on the hand and then onto the ground, and then it went into his other hand. So it's almost impossible for the fielder to realize that happened. It was very, very visible. Not easy for the umpires to pick those. Usually should go in favor of the batsman. But nonetheless, it's It's a really heartbreaking thing for Manan Patel. He was playing on 49. Should have completed his 50. So Abir Chipa getting the most important wicket of Manan Patel. The beast himself. And look at that. Jay Patel. The first ball he faces. Tries to pull one towards the fine leg. Gets two. So the runs are not stopping. You keep taking these wickets. It doesn't matter for the players tonight. The battle almost the 9th, 10th player. Number 9, number 10 can hit big too. So they are not going to slow down because they know it's already the 9th over. They can still afford to lose a wicket every 1.5 overs. As long as they maintain that momentum, they know they're going to reach the 200. Make it a very tough job for the Infernos. Both teams in orange here tonight. Wonderful to watch. Oh, faster one on this occasion. Nice comeback from Abir Chipa. Went 5 runs in his first 2 balls and then comes back and takes a wicket. Then makes it a very tidy over. So this is game on any day. The Infernos have picked up 2 brilliant wickets. The form of Chirag Patel and Manan Patel. Unfortunate for Manan Patel. That was really sad to see. He was playing on 49 brilliantly. The fielder, I can swear, did not take that. I was so close, it was right in front of me. But nevertheless, the umpires made the final call. The game moves on. The score now still about 10.6. Projected score of 211. Jay Patel, he goes up in the air. Straight over the bowler's head towards the mid-off. Will pick one. What I love about this Chicago Players team is the intent. That's not gone. You take their biggest wickets. They only send the better and the best. They're not going to get bogged down by whoever's playing, whoever's bowling. And whatever the score is, their intent is to hit. Play positive cricket. Love that. Love that. This time, Prithvish Patel, he wanted to flick one towards the square leg. There's a fielder in the deep. So Sikandar Soleja continuing his bowling. 2 good balls. This time it's pegged. Need a drone for that one to catch. I will need a drone on that occasion. Not just to catch. Even to view it. Such a skyer. Ball's gone. The ball's got to be changed. You don't see these visuals too often. That's 100 up for the Chicago Players, and Prithvish Patel is now taking the charge. He was on a song even when Manan Patel was there, but now he's taken the full and final responsibility. He's gonna work through with that laundry bill here tonight. What an incredible athlete he is. Prithvish Patel works hard on his fitness. 360 degree player. Bats well, bowls well, fields well. Gets picked up in almost every franchise tournament. Oh, this time he wanted to go over the mid wicket. Misses it completely. Lucky to get away with. The ball actually swept low. Let's look at the replay. Wonder, wait. Yeah, he wanted to go. That's a slower one actually. Ball didn't bounce at all. Oh, this time bottom edge towards the keeper. Getting lucky on that occasion. What a good ball. What a comeback from Sikandar Soleja. He's gone for 16 in his first. Except for that 6 and a first ball single. 7 runs. Oh, brilliant. Brilliantly played. Just angled it towards the third man. Gets a boundary. This is just annihilation. A complete annihilation. Look at that. The intent just showing. That was intentional, by the way. He wanted to hit it towards the backward point, but then he watched the ball to the last minute. Oh boy, what a treat to watch. That's 10 overs done. 110 for 2. Definitely gonna be some game here tonight. The Infernos come back to chase a mighty total. Because at this rate, you're looking at a projected score of 216. Never ever easy. So Abir Chippa, he'll continue. He's got the crucial wicket of Manan Patel, though very controversial. The umpire's decision stand, that's period. Everybody's got to respect that. You see such fine sportsmanship from Manya as well. Brilliantly driven towards the mid-on. Just a single. Sensible innings this from Jay Patel. Jayla. Our own Jayla. What an incredible bat he is. He can hit big, but look at the composure. And that's exactly what I talk about when you play in these franchise tournaments. It's not just about what you got. It's about what you bring from your partner. That's what it is. Oh, this time that's bottom edge towards the third man. They will collect a single. Prithvish Patel trying to be cheeky, trying to place it over the point fielder for a boundary. Bottom edge just hit. Never easy to hit. Abir Chippa is one of the finest. One of the Chicago's finest. So Prithvish Patel playing at a strike rate of 170 close to. And look at Jayla. Just driving it towards the mid-on. He gets a single. What a brilliant player he is. Jay Patel. You talk about the fielder. My rank 1 in the entire United States. Not just in the Midwest. Would be Jayla. What an incredible fielder he is. Oh, this time he goes big. Fielder right underneath. Oh, he doesn't make any mistake. That's taken clean, and that's a big wicket of Prithvish Patel. Timed it, just didn't try to hit it too hard. Almost felt like he just tried to pull it. But look at the replay. He didn't quite time it well. He knew it right away. It was up in the air and the fielder making no mistake. The camera angle's been terrible. They're not capturing the important moments. You can't help much. The ball raised away. Everything about tonight for the Chicago players working their way, except for Manan Patel's dismissal, quite controversial. The setup, thanks to studios. Thanks to Studio 7. What an incredible coverage. Except that the last catch only was atrocious. So the deep square leg goes back. There's a deep mid wicket. Oh, this time. Oh, Avid Chippa picked 2 already. Urvish Desai comes in now. The captain himself tries to place one towards the third man. Almost a similar shot to how Prithvish Patel played. Just placing it towards the third man. Gets off strike. Scores a run of the first ball. Always feels confident. Oh, what was he doing? What was he doing, Prithvish Patel? Sorry, Urvish Desai. No any other ball. Just wanted to flick it towards the backward square leg. So Chicago players, they get to that magical number 111. It's a very, very lucky number in the Hindu tradition. It's called the Mudunamalu, like the Lord Venkateshwara. You get that number, they say it's really lucky. The team prays that they're gonna win. Chicago players doing everything right so far. Brilliant run rate, 10.1. They have never ever let the run rate come down to 10 from the second over. They've consistently been on top of 10. The projected score right now 202, which is just brilliant. But you know what? You don't have Manan Patel, Chirag Patel and Prithvish Patel now. So it's going to be Urvish Desai and Jay Patel, who should bat on for some time with that momentum to keep that run rate at that above 10 run over. Oh, brilliantly flicked by Jay Patel. That's dropped in the deep. That was right into the hands of the fielder. I think he's hit him. He's really hurt. It's just not getting up. Like to see the camera zoomed in on that occasion. Something's really bad. I wish the cameraman could zoom in a little bit. Looks like that's a max. So looks like there's one shot on that occasion. Wonder who the fielder is who's injured himself in the deep. Alright, we'll take a small break and then we'll come back. Alright, so that's an interesting bowling change. So Nazir Hayat, he's back into the attack. That's a wide yet again. So Nazir Hayat went really expensive in his first over. Chicago players milked almost 18 runs from his first. And he's just bowled one ball, and that's 3 runs already. Oh, that's a slower one. And Urvish Desai just flicks it towards the fine leg and gets a single. Shahir Hassan, the fielder. It's a good slower ball. Urvesh Desai tried to read it till the last second, sorry. Oh, this time that's a very good ball, and that's edge to the keeper. That's out. That's a wicket of Jay Patel, and the bowling change certainly worked. Nazirat is usually fast, but entire pace was taken to the cleaners in the first over. But second over, he did come back strong. This has been a template for the Chicago players. They've gone really strong until they score 100. And all of a sudden, they lose wickets. It's been a pattern, more like a deja vu for me. Oh boy. Wonder what the projected score is going to be now. As of this ball, it still looks like 198. 200 is very much doable. But you lost those big four. Safdar Syed, he is into the attack now, along with Urvesh Desai. They still have some good batsmen in. There's still Sampath Reddy. There's Waqar Siddiqui. There's Haris Vora, along with Urvesh and Safdar. So that's 5 batsmen still. There's only about 12 overs, 12.3 to be precise. Wonder what the batsman will do now. Will the positive intent keep going? They're going to stabilize. Oh my goodness. It's a bad way to defend. It's going away from you. You either slap that, cut that. Just don't poke around. Those toothpicks. These toothpicks will get you out. Gotta be real careful. Oh, that's fingering again. White signal by the umpire. Nazir had seemed surprised. Would love to watch the replay on that occasion. Should be a wide, easy wide. That's a wide yet again. So this is exactly what you mean by consistency. You've got to maintain that. You take a wicket and all of a sudden you bowl 2 wides to the new batsman. Not good optics. Never good for the momentum. You allow the batsman to settle in. Oh, this time it's a better delivery. Pacey. Not enough room on that occasion. Taking it away from the batsman. Pitching it in the good length. So Safdar Syed, he's scored his first runs. So there's no Calvin Savage here tonight. He's taken a break for this game. It's a good ball. Good. So at the end of 12 overs, Chicago players 117 for 4. After the first over, it took Infernos almost 11 overs to bring that current run rate to under 10. Still not way too far. They're still at 9.8. They're still on top of the game at this hour. They only lost 4. They still have 8 wickets. Sorry, they still have 6 wickets and 8 overs. They can afford to play positive cricket. Looks like Albert Chippa. He's been chipping the wickets. It's probably why they call him Chippa. Chippa chipping the wickets. Oh, brilliant. Just placing it towards the point. The point was way too far, and Shahir Nasser, looks like it's Shahir Hassan. Not the fastest of the fielders. Albert Chippa, he didn't like that. that's in the air. Oh my goodness, that's not on. Should have been gone if not for the distraction. I would love to see the replay on that occasion. Interesting. Look at that. Urvis Desai just trying to defend up in the air. Oh, there's a confusion. Would have been an easy catch. Avir Chippa, he's definitely providing those crucial breakthroughs. He's bowling brilliantly. An economy of 6. He's picked up 2 wickets. It's good bowling from Abir. Oh, brilliant. Should have got that 3rd wicket. I guess that's 1 and 1. Manan Patel was given out when he was not. So now this levels the equation. Should be a fair game from now. Oh, this time Syed Safdar, he tries to play the dill scoop towards the fine leg. They look for 3 and they will get 3. Urvesh Desai, he is fast, he's young. Good batting this from Syed Safdar, just using the full pace of Abir on that occasion and just placing that dill scoop finally towards the fine leg. He knows there's nobody in the fine leg. There's a backward square leg. Oh, this time brilliantly. Chip towards the mid on. He'll get a single, but that's not where UV wanted to play. Let's look at the replay. He wanted to play towards the sweeper cover. Look at that bat angle. He wanted to play towards the sweeper cover and then the bat just turned. It's just adjusted with that spin. Good thing. These things the fielders, this is T20 cricket. They're all outside. There's 5 fielders outside. So there's a lot of gap in that 40 yard area towards the mid wicket, even at the mid on. There's no fielder there. Getting lucky on that occasion. Urvesh Desai will keep the strike though. So Venkatesh Naidu, the man of the match in the previous game, played brilliant innings. Wonderful character, wonderful person. Also a great keeper. Oh, this time Nasir Hayat bowling full on that occasion. Which Desai, he was half-hearted in playing that shot. Let's look at the replay. Wonder where he tried to hit that ball. See that the bat was almost like moving like a blade. Wanted to hit it more towards the fine leg. He opened the full face of the bat and then he had to adjust it to hit it towards the square leg. Still will get a single. Dot balls is what worries you in T20 cricket. As long as you get those singles and odd boundaries, you're good. Oh, that's good. That's good ball. Hit him a little higher maybe. Let's look at the replay. Yeah, that's definitely not out. Hit him on the He's a tall man. Syed Safdar. He's 6 feet. So there's no way the ball's gonna hit the stumps. Good call by the umpire. Oh, this time Urvesh Desai trying to slap one towards the backward point. This was it completely by the pace, beaten by the pace on this occasion. This is good comeback really by the Itasca Infernos. They've done a good job the last 5 overs to pick up those consistent wickets. A slower one this time. Should be a leg by. They will get a single. Nasir Hayat's not happy. Thinks the batsman came in the way. Let's look at the replay. Probably there isn't replay on that occasion. this time Syed Safdar, he wanted to come down the track and go downtown. Just not timing it on that occasion. Just goes towards the mid-off. Will only get one. Oh, that should be a wide. Yes, it is. All that pace, all that swing for nothing. Only for a free extra. Oh, that's a good delivery. Good slower one. Pitched it right in that slot. Was very deceiving. Nobody could know that was going to be a slow ball. That arm action was absolutely brilliant. See the replay if there's one on that occasion. See that? Brilliant. Just brilliant. So the strike rate now, you could see the difference on why the run rate's coming down to 9.1 from what it was 11.5, 12 at some point. The power play, slowly they brought it down to 9.1. That's really, really good comeback by the Infernos. So the Chippa, he's going to continue his last over. He's bowled brilliantly, 19 runs in 3. And Syed Safdar places one into the gap between the point and the extra cover. Gets one. These ones, I guess at this point Infernos will be really happy with those singles, because the way they've been taken to the cleaners, the fours, boundaries and sixers coming in every over, all of a sudden the boundaries dried up. There hasn't been a boundary in 2 overs. This time Urvish Desai wanted to go big. Urvish Desai usually is pretty good, but you know what? The Chicago players, they're not the best in trying to utilize their batsmen. There's Waqar Siddiqui, there is Sampath Reddy, who are such clean hitters of the ball, and you send both these batsmen who are trying to hit with a strike rate of 50 and 77. Got to rethink this batting order. They've done everything right so far. Just that batting order. Oh, this is up in the air, in the gap. Oh, brilliant. They've taken 2 on that occasion. Bowler's not happy. These 1s and 2s, they're definitely reducing the run rate. The current run rate now 9. At some point these 2 batsmen will have to go for it. The 6 overs remaining is still very, very good batsmen. I would have definitely sent somebody like Waqar Siddiqui over these 2 batsmen. Make the maximum, or at least have one of these batsmen in and then send Waqar Siddiqui on the other side. See that boundaries have dried up. Safdar trying to show intention here, trying to hit it towards the mid wicket, but that's one bounce taken by the fielder. Had it timed it slightly better, would have been right into the hands of the mid wicket fielder. Oh, this time it's up in the air. Fielder getting underneath it. It's well fall safe. It's right between these 2 fielders. Hassan Khan and Fahad Babar, both fielders. The ball falling right in between them. The intention's been there, but the talent is lacking from these 2 batsmen. They're trying to take it there, but As you can see, Urvish Desai is struggling with 8 from 13, no boundaries, and Safdar Syed, he's 10 from 11, no boundaries. You see the 24 balls that these two batsmen have played, there's no boundaries, tells you there's no boundaries in the last 4 overs. And I could bet my entire cricketing career the fact that Sampath Reddy Baraji and Waqar Siddiqui, they would have got you at least 3 to 4 boundaries and have kept that run rate over 10. Right now, the current run rate just going strong at 9. This is still a very good run rate, mind you. 180 is the projected score. That is any day wonderful. So Nasir Hayat, having gone for 18 in the first over, has come back really strong. Oh, this time Syed Safdar tries to pull one towards the mid wicket. They are looking for 2, but nah, it could have been closer. Urvish Desai wanted the second. Syed Safdar saying, hey buddy, there's no second run. It's alright, we'll score in the boundaries, which is not happening. So 15 overs and the players are 136 for 4. And these dot balls, they're hurting. This is the 5th over without a boundary. And you have Sampath Reddy and Waqar Siddiqui in the dugout, waiting for the chance. Yeah, it's just not happening. Not tonight. It's a bad call to have these two batsmen in. They're unable to get that momentum that they need. Would have been a wonderful, wonderful job had Sampath Reddy and Waqar Siddiqui were playing here. Would have been a completely different game. I can tell you that. They would have been about 160 by now. Should be a wide. Yes, it is. That's a relief for Urvish. Would have been third dot ball in a row. Oh, this time Urvish tries to go big and it's in the air and it's gone. Shahir Hassan, the catcher. The Chicago players, they would be praying for this wicket because Urvish Desai was definitely struggling. They would be praying for that catch to be taken. Because right now, you know Waqar Siddiqui is going to walk in and Sampath Reddy most likely right after. This should be the drift in the momentum now. There's still 4.2 overs. Still a lot of chance to do the damage. Itasca Infernos, they bat pretty deep. They have the mighty Fahad Babar, Shahir Hassan. They have Ronak Sharma. They have such. They have Nasir Hayat. These batsmen, when they click, it's going to be a different ball game. Everybody knows that, so you might as well post that 180 to be able to defend that. So 137 in 15.4, 5 wickets gone. Oh, this time, exactly what I'm talking about. You see that middling, even though it's a single, you know that he's a man in form. This is a slower one, pulled it towards the backward square leg. There's Hassan in the deep. Will restrict it to just 1 run. But then you see that the batsman is really comfortable playing the shot. And this time, Safdar goes towards the mid wicket. There's a fielder in the deep. Should only be one because the throw is just perfect. What an incredible throw from the deep from Ziaul Haq. That's the end of the over. So Nasir Hayat and Abir Chippa both have finished their quota. 4 overs each. Brilliant bowling. Brilliant comeback from Nasir Hayat, to be honest. After the first over, he was 18 runs with an economy of 18. Now the economy rate is 7.8. What a nice comeback. Abir Chippa, incredible. Picked up 2 wickets. 2 big wickets. So Sikandar Soleja has 2. Ali Rashid has 2. Vinit Sinha has 2. And Ziaul Haq has 2. There's just 4 more overs to go. Wonder who will be bowling the 4. Very sure Zia will complete his 4. So between Sikandar Soleja, should be a wide. Should be a wide. Yes, it is. So between Sikandar Soleja, Ali Rashid and Vinit Sinha, they've got to cover the 2 overs. They have 6 overs together. But who's going to bowl the 2? Ziaul Haq, he will definitely bowl the 2 overs and finish his quota. Brilliant bowling. So Hassan Bemad, the fielder. That should be a wide. Yes, it is. It was way over the head. So Ziaul Haq trying too hard right now. Chicago players 142 for 5. They will definitely look to post at least 180 here tonight. They have to. Waqar Siddiqui plays one towards the mid wicket. Oh, they will want to. They will get 2. There's a misfield in the deep from Nasir Hayat. He just slipped there. Let the batsman go for 2. Syed Safdar, he was anyways running towards the danger end. No boundaries yet for Syed Safdar. Oh, there you go. Up in the air, fielder right underneath it. Oh no, he won't take it. Should have been taken. That should have been taken, but maybe he just slipped it in the previous, or maybe he missed the ball. Those lights. He was right there. Oh, this time Syed Safdar, he tries to go towards the long on, will get a singles. The boundaries are not coming. Seven runs so far in this over. Still 2 balls to go. Without a boundary, that's impressive. Oh, that's a very good ball. Smart thinking from Zia. Slower one on that occasion, because he knows Waqar Siddiqui is just trying to swing the bat. Imagining the pace. Oh, again, it's almost deja vu. Oh, that's given out. So Waqar Siddiqui is gone. It's a soft dismissal. Didn't look like it edged, but the umpire is in a better position to see that. That's the end of Waqar Siddiqui. He's gone with a strike rate of 100. I still don't see Sampath coming in. Not sure. Sub. Wonder who the batsman is. Maybe Haris Vora. I don't know. Oh, so the area is coming in. It's probably the super sub. That's probably why they didn't have Sampath ready in. This is actually a very, very good call. Tyria is a good bat. He has the ability to score boundaries at will. Would be interesting. So 17 overs, 146. The Chicago players. Unfortunate for them, they've got a dream start. Just about 8.6 now. Oh, brilliantly played by Safdar. Driven straight towards the long on. A slower one on this occasion. So Vinith Sinha, he's definitely gonna get one, and Zia is gonna bowl the next. Wonder who will bowl the last. Between Vinith, Sikandar Soleja, and Ali Rashid. Oh my goodness, that's a slow ball yet again. Eaten by the pace on that occasion, Syed Safdar. Oh, brilliant shot this time. Placed it towards the sweeper covers. There's a fielder there. It's a good throw from the deep. There's one run coming off it. This is so unfortunate. This is the sixth over without a boundary. Thanks to that innings in the top, with this death, this is hurting the Chicago players here tonight. They still have 2.2 overs. They've got to maximize. Anything less than 175, never gonna be easy. Oh, that's a slow ball yet again. There, yeah, trying to swing one towards a backward square leg, edges it towards the fine leg. So that's 150 up for the Chicago players. 2 overs remaining. 20 from now will at least get them to 170. They were looking to post a commendable total of 220. Some serious batting collapse. That innings from Urvish Desai and Safdar Syed, that changed the entire momentum here tonight. Their owner Vishal Patel encouraging his team. Make the last 2 overs count. It's a good first ball. That's a dot ball. So there's 11 deliveries remaining. A couple of big hits. You can expect them. You've got to post that 170 total here tonight. Oh, there you go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Though there should be a couple of those, really. What an incredible hit. Tyria was to send in. Why is he sent so low down the order? That's a question everybody would be asking. Because everybody knows Tyria has this ability to do that. There's 10 balls remaining. So the momentum is starting now for the players. Anything above 170 is at least a decent total here tonight. Oh, this time he tries to pull one towards the square leg. Gets off strike. Didn't quite time it. Just beaten by the pace. This is just incredible. 8th over. There's only been one boundary. And even the singles are drying up. So 157 for 6. 9 balls remaining. You've got to hit a couple of them away. Oh, that should be a wide. No, that's one signal by the umpire. That's good use of that 1 per over. Oh, this time it drives one down the ground. Fielder right there, Nasir Ayat. They want two. They will get two. Good running between the wickets. So that's the end of the over. That's 159 for 6 in 19. 1 over left. 11 from now will still get them to 170. Still not the best total that Chicago players would have expected. The way they've started, they should have posted 220, at least something close to 200. The way they've batted until the 11th over, they were 110 in 11. And in the last 9 overs, what a comeback by the Infernos. This is really, really good comeback by the Infernos. They have to do 1 over right to set themselves up for the chase of the season. Because Chicago players, mind you, they don't have Calvin Savage here tonight. That's the only difference. This time it's edged towards the third man. Sorry, fine. Towards the fine leg. They'll get 2. 5 balls remaining. They would want to post one or a couple of them away. Anything from now is gonna be a bonus. Anything above 170 is gonna be a bonus. So Vinod Sinha continuing with his last over. The last over of the innings as well. 161 for 6, the Chicago players. Oh, this time it's a lower full toss. Smart bowling this. You cannot clear those things. Never easy to clear those things. This time it's driven straight down towards the mid-off. Just one run. What an incredible delivery. This is really, really good comeback from the Infernos here tonight. At 1 point, Chicago players look to take away the game, and all of a sudden they've set themselves up for a good chase. Thanks to that excellent bowling in the middle from Abir Chippa. Oh, that's a good ball, a smart ball, a slower one, and a bouncy one. Oh my goodness. Vinod Sinha, he was super expensive in his first two, and then he's bowling a brilliant death spell. Oh, that's a slow ball yet again. Wide signal by the umpire. Wonder how many slow balls I've seen. So let's look at the slow. Let's look at. You see the innings right after Prithvish Patel. There's only been one boundary scored by 6 players who've come into bat. If not for Manan Patel, Chirag, and Prithvish Patel, in those 15 extras, players would have been in deep trouble. Safdar will get two. That's the last ball of the innings now. What are they gonna hit? A 6 from now will get them to 172. Oh, brilliantly flicked. Oh, great fielding. Really, really good fielding there from Shahir Hassan. Incredible dive. What an effort. Wish there was a replay on that occasion. Let's look at the replay. Look at that. Brilliant fielding there. Definitely saved a boundary, Shahir Hassan. So that's the end of the innings from Chicago players at 167. As you can see, the last 6 players who've come into bat for players, there's just been one boundary, and that's by Daria Mistry. So Waqar Siddiqui, Safdar Syed, Urvish Desai, Jay Patel, just didn't matter. Nevertheless, we're going to take a short break and be right back for the second innings to review the chase of the season. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Looking to blast into summer? Well, look no further than LaserX, proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Our 6,500 square foot multi-level arena is the perfect place for birthday parties, corporate events, and group outings big or small. Tired from all the laser tag? Then check out our super clean arcade featuring today's hottest games and a generously stocked prize counter. Do you have what it takes to be a laser tag legend? Then check us out at our Addison location, conveniently located in the Marcus Theater parking lot. LaserX of Addison. Set your phasers to fun.
Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Prithvish Patel into the attack right away. Oh, this is up in the air. Fielder right underneath. Never easy to catch those, but oh! Wonder if it was dropped. Not sure what happened there. Looks like it was dropped. Never easy to catch those. That was a skyer. Oh boy, looks like it actually hit him in the face. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. I hope Chirag is alright. That was high up in the air, provided the crucial breakthrough. The big wicket. Of Shair Hassan. You drop Shair Hassan. Oh boy. Could get tougher. But Shair Hassan is not in his best form. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. So look at the crowd support now. Hundreds of them gathered around. Wish there was a camera angle to show this. Would be super interesting. Whenever Chicago players play, the crowd gathers in numbers. They encourage their team. What brilliant visuals these. What an incredible start from Prithvish Patel. Oh, just slapped it towards the longer on. Only get one though, the fielder right there. This is an incredible first over, very good start. Oh, this time. Oh, Prithvish Patel feels himself, saves a certain single. Shair Hassan on strike. The opportunity to dismiss Shair Hassan would have been amazing in terms of the momentum. Getting him out on duck of the second ball would have been something. Oh, this time it's up in the air. And yes, it's gone. No damage done. Prithvish Patel. He takes the mighty Shair Hassan again in the same over. This time the catch is taken. Look at that. Brilliant ball. Shair Hassan too lazy to get on that. And Chirag Patel, he is not gonna drop anything tonight. Wonderful fielder he is. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is just incredible. There was a drop catch, but no damage done whatsoever. Just one run in that drop, and he gets him out. Look at that. Just didn't move his feet at all, Shair Hassan. Right into the hands of Chirag Patel. That's a big breakthrough. So Yash Patel, you talk about talent unlimited. The first name that comes to your mind is this young, beautiful player. Yash Patel, look at his confidence, just 15 years of age, playing with international players, with the big boys in the big league. Just incredible. Look at that confidence, that body language, that attitude, everything about him tells you only one thing. He's going to play for the United States at some time. No two things about it. Oh, that's brilliant. What an incredible ball. He's bowling to Venkatesh Naidu, who's the man of the match. He's just tormented the opposition in his previous game. And look at the confidence of this boy bowling to that man. This time Venkatesh Naidu tries to pull one towards the backward square leg. Ball racing away towards the boundary. The fielder getting there. He will look to cut it off. Yes, he will cut it off, but that's 3 good runs. Hassan Bemad, he's come up the order. Wonder what's happening here tonight. This is a kind of experimentation you don't want to see. He's a proper opener. You know Ronak Sharma is in the order. You pay hundreds and thousands of dollars to bring these players in. You don't use them at the right spot. And know one thing, chasing down 168 is never easy. Especially in these conditions under the lights. When you see a bowler like Yash Patel bowling, just brilliant. Oh, this time it's towards the square leg. Fielder getting underneath it, but won't be able to stop it. What an incredible boundary. Hassan Bemad, boundary of the first ball, making the intentions really clear. Look at that. Waited and waited, reached out, swept it towards the square leg boundary. Hassan Bemad has made his mind tonight from the looks of it. Oh, brilliantly bowled. What a comeback. You see this kind of quality from most experienced bowlers. You get it for a boundary or a 6. You come back with a different line, different pace altogether. Surprise the batsman. Good batting by Hassan Bemad as well. Just trying to flick it down towards the square leg. Gets a single, gets off strike. Oh, this time Venkatesh Naidu just tries to chip in towards the silly point, really. This is really, really good. So Venkatesh Naidu playing on 5 from 5 and Hassan Bemad playing on 5 from just 2. Oh, this time he tries to play one down towards the point. Excellent bowling here from Yash Patel. What an incredible first over. God, except for that boundary. 9 runs coming off it. Pretty expensive for tonight. But still, everything right about it except for that boundary. The end of 2 overs. The Infernos, 11 for 1. They've lost the big wicket of Shair Hassan. A lot falls on these 4 batsmen to do most of the job. Venkatesh Naidu, Hassan Bemad, there's Fahad Babar and there's Ronak Sharma. If these 4 cannot give that 100 run, never easy for somebody coming down the order to chase down the rest. Chicago players, what a perfect team they have become this season. Oh, brilliant. So Calvin Savage, the only link missing in this team here tonight. But just look at how these players have molded themselves in this 3rd edition of the American T20 Trophy. Oh, that's a good ball. Really good ball from Prithvish Patel. A fiery, pacey one. a really, really terrific delivery. Oh, this time he pulls one towards the mid wicket. This fielder in the deep. Sampath Reddy. Good fielder. Got a strong arm. So he'll restrict that to a single. Excellent bowling this from the Chicago players. They're not letting the Infernos get that flying start, because they know the value of this flying start. You score, let them score that 50-45 runs in the 6 overs. All of a sudden the target looks smaller. Oh, brilliant shot. What a shot. Shot of the night tonight. Pegged it right from the slot and placed it towards the sweeper covers. What an incredible shot. This man Hassan Behmad got promoted tonight, and oh boy, he seems to be on a song tonight. Everybody's got to tune into that music. It's one of those days. Oh, this time it's flicked towards the backward square like there's no fielder there. It's a boundary yet again. And Hassan Behmad is absolutely making his intentions clear. He's got to remove that slot deliveries, because Hassan Behmad is extremely strong in the slot. You've got to bring those good length deliveries into the picture as soon as you can, because all of a sudden the run rate seemed to be jumping. Better line, wonderful delivery. Those should be the ideal deliveries that are bowled tonight, most of them, because it's never easy to clear those. Singles and doubles. That should be the target for the Chicago players currently. So Yash Patel continuing the attack from the street end of the Hanover Park. Look at that confidence of that youngster. I don't want to do any commentary curse here. I'm seriously impressed by this kid. In all of the under 19s I have seen, this kid's got the best attitude, talent. Look at that. Brilliant bowling. Flights it on this occasion, turns it, makes the batsman do the mistake. Venkatesh Naidu wanted to hit towards the mid wicket. Missed times one. Still gets a single and brings Hassan Behmad on strike. Wonder what he will do. Looks like somebody turned the lights on. These are the distractions. When you come from that street end of the Hanover Park, a lot of them, they park those cars right by that street and watch the cricket. It's usually brilliant to watch those. Oh, this time Hassan wanted to hit it towards the fine leg. Missed it completely. Should be a wide. Oh no, it's a leg by. So there's probably something that's involved. It's not visible from this angle, because I see Harris Vora right in front of me, covering the batsman. Oh, this time it's up in the air, and Harris Vora, he won't make any mistake. Oh my goodness, that's dropped. Am I seeing this game for real? Wonder what just happened. This is the sitter of the father of the sitters. And this is exactly what's gonna happen the next ball. It's gone now into those houses. They've got to get a new ball now. Oh boy. What an incredible hit. That's from Hassan Bemad. Two catches dropped. Two catches. And both these catches, imagine Chicago players dropping two catches. Never ever seen that. That's a first. But as you know, everything's got a first. Oh boy. I just couldn't believe that. That is a catch you would want to take in your sleepwalk. You're wide awake, you drop that. That's gonna hunt you for the rest of the season. Oh, what a ball this is. What a ball this is. Faster one. Super fast one on that occasion. Let's look at the replay if possible. Now the ball's gonna be ball. Oh, they stopped it. So let's see if we can watch that replay. Yeah. So it's not queued up. That's okay though. Oh, brilliant bowling from Yash now. He's getting that one bad delivery put away, but he's doing 5 deliveries right. The day he learns to pick that one delivery and bowl one ball at a time, he's gonna get to places he can't even imagine. That's the potential of that kid. But all of a sudden, you know what? The Infernos right now 32 for 1 in 4. They'll only need 136 from 16 overs. Still not easy. That catch of Venkatesh Naidu would have made the entire difference in the motivation. You take those catches, you not only get that wicket but motivate your entire team. All of a sudden you become an hammer on battery and charge everybody on the field. You've got to keep picking those wickets. Never easy under the lights, but Chicago players, there's no excuses for them. They're the best fielding team in the American T20 trophy. They don't drop any of those. Tonight, all of a sudden, it's just the 4th over. It's only in the first 3 overs that you have seen 2 drop catches. So the game stopped yet again because the crowd here getting a little naughty. They're trying to delay the game. They're trying to distract the batsmen. Huge supporters of Chicago players. Oh, that's a wide. Should be a wide. Yes, it is. And good keeping from Waqar Siddiqui. Would have been a boundary. Sampath Reddy into the attack. Very fast bowler. He's got a deep mid wicket. He's got a sweeper covers. deep. Hassan Bemath, he is looking really positive tonight. Wide again, and this time Wakar couldn't stop it. They'll get 3 freebies. We'll get 3 freebies. So these runs, they hurt. Because you know what? Sampath Reddy Baraji hasn't bowled a ball. He just added 4 to the scoreboard. Oh, that's up in the air. Fielder there, but would he be able to stop it? No. That's a nob on this occasion. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Wonder, definitely not a leg nob. Wonder what nob it is. Wonder if there were 3 fielders outside. Would like to. Didn't look like a nob from this angle. Something about the return crease. That's a wide line. That's definitely not a return crease. But again, umpire is in the best position to always make those calls. And Amaya Redkar, he's a very, very good umpire. Oh, this is brilliantly picked and put away into those night skies. This batman, and that's a nob again. Sampath Reddy Baraji hasn't bowled a single ball. You know how many balls have been, how many runs have been scored? A wide and 2 byes, that's 4, and then it was a 4 and a nob, that's 5, that's 9, and then it's a nob again and it's a 6. Holy moly, guacamole. That's 15 runs already. And there hasn't been a single ball bowled, and the first ball that's going to be bowled is a free hit. Takes metal, just takes metal. That's a free hit, so you might want to. That's a good ball, good ball. It's taken by Chirag Patel, Charlie. But that will still only yield 1 run. So that's 16 runs. Sorry, 17 runs in just 1 ball. I want to take a picture of that scorecard. Never in the world, never in your lifetime you would see that again. Especially when you're as old as me, you would only dream to look at something like that again. This time it's pulled towards the square leg, backward square leg, won't go for the boundary. But they'll look for 3. No, they just said 2. So Venkatesh Naidu. What's happening here tonight is unbelievable. The Chicago players, the Calvin Savage luck, I don't know. What's the luck with Salvin Savage? It is going to be something. They've won 4 games dominantly. That's a very, very good ball on. Oh, signaled a wide. Oh boy. So 2 balls, 19 runs or 20 runs. This is unbelievable. Sampath Reddy Baraji, almost like my brother from a different mother, fine young kid. Support him quite often. Just not his day yet. But if I know anything about Sampath Baraji, he's going to come back and take a wicket. He's usually brilliant. Just the kind of form that these 2 batsmen are in, and that motivation of when you know that they're not taking the catches, the opposition, the batsman feels more confident. So Hassan Bemat asking for water. For a minute, I was actually wondering what the heck was happening with the batting order, and all of a sudden Hassan Bemat proves me wrong. Oh, that's a better delivery. That's the Sampath we all know. He's got a word with the batsman. He's railed up for sure tonight. His pace, incredible pace. Just the demotivation from those extras. I keep telling this repeatedly to the youngsters who are watching all around the world. Extras are going to hurt you in several ways. Depletes your energy, gives the opposition an extra run, makes you bowl an extra ball, and anything can happen in those. You want to do your best, stick to your line and length, don't try anything too hard. Cricket's been played for over 350 years, and never was a dull moment. The templates always work. McGrath, he's proved it time and again. Just got one ball that he bowls day in, day out. He's bowled it for 14 years of his career. Still the most economical. Better ball, a good bouncer. Pull towards the leg. Good feeling in the deep from Jay Patel. So at the end of the power play, just 5 overs, 57 for 1. The Infernos, just 111 needed from 15. They still have Fahad Babar. It's a matter of 2 wickets really. You get 2 quick wickets. Imagine how the game would have been. Now that there was a drop catch, let's go back and rewind. Had that catch been taken by Haris Vora, all of a sudden you realize that you get that motivation to take more wickets, and Sampath's over would have been so much better, and all of a sudden it would have been looking more like 32, 33 for 2. Things would have been different. The energy and momentum would have been towards the Chicago player side. Just not happening the players' way so far. But at the end of the day, it's a matter of 2-3 wickets. Looks like there's a change in the bowling. Looks like Daria Mistry, he's into the attack now. Oh, brilliant, just brilliant. Good first ball from Daria. Daria has this ability to pick wickets. Will he be able to provide that crucial breakthrough? Oh, this is again charged towards the sweeper cover. Good fielding there from Chirag Patel. Oh, that's a good ball. So Daria Mistry now. 2 dot balls. 2. Sorry, just a 1. Oh, that's a good ball yet again. He's nicely mixing it up. Incredible bowling from the area, coming from around the wicket, beating the batsman. This field spread now. It's not going to be easy to score boundaries. It's a good effort there from Chirag. So that's the last ball of the power play. 61 for 1 Infernos. They are exactly doing the same thing. Oh, brilliant. Oh, wide signal by the umpire. That's adding to the pain and misery. Oh, brilliant. So that's a good over from the area. At the end of the power play, Inferno 63 for 1, and so were Chicago players. So both teams equally poised right now. So the players needed the Infernos will need 105 runs from 84 deliveries. Never an easy task under the lights. You get a couple of wickets, all of a sudden you switch the momentum. Looks like there's change in bowling there from the park end of the Hanover Park Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, what I can tell you, it's not over. It's not a one-sided game. Only because of one thing. Nirav Patel, he is into the attack now. One of the most experienced spinners in the Midwest, very well renowned. Super economical. He's always changed games in big moments. So what I can tell you is it's going to be a close contest. Look at that. Venkatesh Naidu just trying to place it into the covers, just gets one. Hassan Bama, this time he places one towards the extra covers, should get two. Yes, he will. Fast runner between the wickets. It's a good bowling from Nirav. It's placed beautifully between the cover and the sweeper cover fielder. There's a deep extra cover. Places in between the gaps towards the cover. Oh, this time he goes in the top. Fielder right there. He'll just watch it sail over. Hassan Bemad is playing an innings of a lifetime. He's on 40 already from just 18 deliveries. What's happening tonight is really surprising. Are charging against the players. Be a good contest. Oh, good ball. What a comeback. Imagine the momentum had Venkatesh Naidu been gone. He's not done any damage yet, but still that loss of wicket be sitting at the back of your mind as a batsman and as a bowler. This time Hassan Behmat slaps one towards the long off, gets one. Venkatesh Naidu just dealing it in singles, playing sensibly. He knows Hassan Behmat. He's been striking at over 200. He's striking at 225 almost. Just giving him strike, but that's the last ball, the over. So 74 for 1 and 7. The Infernos, they'll need 94 from 78. Oh, brilliant shot. Fielder right there. There, yeah. He's done an excellent first over. He will continue. Oh, that's good shot down the ground. They will get one. Prithvish Patel, the fielder. Oh, what a shot. Probably the longest for tonight. That's 50 up for Hassan Behmat in just 22 deliveries. Look at that acceleration. Hassan Behmat usually is not aggressive. He takes time to settle down. Tonight he said enough is enough. Let me show what I got. What an incredible hit. Oh, this time Hassan goes towards much squarer. Good fielding in the deep from Jay Patel. Oh, good throw. So Hassan Behmat is taking his chances now, making his intentions absolutely clear. That's some serious. Let's watch the replay. Look at that fielding effort from Sampath. Enough room, placed it towards the sweeper cover. Look at that fielding. One of them would want to save the boundary. He went for the catch. Very difficult one. Saved 2 runs for his team. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is the biggest. It went right into the house. This is the biggest tonight. Look at that shot. Pegged it. Oh my goodness. What a wonderful shot. Went right into those houses there. Hassan Bemaat is showing the mettle that he has become over these years. 63 from 25. Oh boy. That's something. That's the end of the 9th over, I believe, or the 8th over. Yes, that's the end of the 8th over. Infernos 91 for 1. They now need 83 from 73. Equation to a very, very achievable target. So they'll need 77 now in 72 with that 6. Oh boy. So UV into the attack now. They're trying a lot of bowling options. There's nothing much one can do when a batsman is in this kind of a form. Hassan Bemaat just hitting everything. Mammoth sixers. Haven't seen these kind of sixers in a while. Hassan Bemaat, look at that shot towards the mid wicket. That was into the houses. That's at least 110 meters from where he hit it. Oh my God. Wonder how anybody would actually do that. Oh, this time it's a wide and might even be 3 runs. Yeah. That's good running. Probably not a wide. Oh, that's probably off the glove or something. That's 3 runs. So the equation now pretty much run a ball. Easy peasy for the Infernos. Unless they have a marvel, they've got to pull up a track and a trick from under the sleeve. Because you get a couple of wickets now, it's still going to be an interesting game. But what we are witnessing here tonight is absolute carnage from Hassan Bemaat. In the first innings, Manan Patel did that. Unfortunate for him. Got out on 49, but look at Hassan Bemaat. He is looking so comfortable. He's just playing around easy peasy. This is just amazing. Venkatesh Naidu playing a very, very sensible innings, and that's misfield. That'll cost them a single. So you see the demotivation. You have somebody play that kind of an innings in the top order. That's so demotivating for the opposition. You all of a sudden don't see their 100%. Should be a wide. And even might get 2. No, they'll just stick to 1. That's still 2 freebies. So Urvish Desai, still a good over so far. 7 coming from 4. And Venkatesh Naidu, he's just been anchoring the innings, letting Hassan Bimad take the strike. Look at that. Brilliant batting. Just flicked it towards the fine leg. They should get 3. Easily. So the runs currently flowing. So Venkatesh Naidu playing on 25 from 24 and he hasn't scored a boundary. And look at this guy Hassan Bimad, 64 from 27, 3 fours and 6 sixes. Oh boy, that's bias again. This is definitely gonna hurt. Wonder what Waqar Siddiqui was doing there. Should be watching the wall. So that's 100 up for the Infernos. 102. Now they'll only need 66 and 66. With 9 wickets in hand, they currently seem to be on the top of the game. So the current run rate is 11.3. The required run rate just 6 runs per over. This is exactly what I spoke about in the first innings. You've got to post a total of 200 to kind of pull off these kind of games, because Infernos, they have a pretty stacked batting lineup. As you can see, there's still Fahad Babar, there's Ronak Sharma. Wonder what's happening. The batsman walked out and walking in. Looks like Hassan Bimad is injured. Oh boy. It's probably hurt his leg or something. I think he's cramping up. Oh boy, that's a big blow. He's been the man in form. These things, sometimes they change the momentum. Hassan Bimad, he can still come back, because he's just retired hurt, not retired out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What an innings he's played. And now Ronak Sharma comes in. You know what? These are the conditions that I keep talking about. You take the wicket of Ronak Sharma now, and maybe Fahad in less than an over, and all of a sudden you gang up, you get the momentum, and you're back in the game. And even at that point, if Hassan Bimad comes in, he'll not find the same form that he's going, because there's been a break. So it's going to be an interesting next 2 overs, because that's going to decide the fate of this game. You let Ronak Sharma settle in, there's nothing much you will be able to do about it. Oh, brilliant. Good bowling from Harris Vora. He's come in a little late, but still is a very, very impactful bowler. Couple of mistakes that the players did will haunt them tonight if they end up losing. They should have sent Sampath Reddy Baraji up the order, get that momentum going. He didn't even come to bat till the 20th over, even after the innings was done. A batsman like him, a hitter like him, he can hit big. This time Venkatesh Naidu pulls one towards the square leg. Fielder will cut it off, but they won't be able to stop from getting 2. So look at that brilliant innings from Venkatesh Naidu. What impresses the heck out of me when this kid is batting is how he's playing. He's playing on 27 from 25, hasn't scored a boundary. He's scoring at a strike rate of 108 without a boundary. It's got to take sheer talent to do that. Trust me when I say this. You look at that again. Placed it towards the mid wicket. Impressive batting this from Venkatesh Naidu. If I was a batsman, if I'm not scoring boundaries, you would see my strike rate somewhere about 60, 70 at the very best. Not on this occasion. Venkatesh Naidu, top notch. And Ronak Sharma not had his eyes set in. So you get his wicket, all of a sudden you're back in the game. Never easy, even with the wicket of Ronak Sharma, but at least you will get that momentum. You start looking for that one getting two and two getting three, and slowly you close in. But at this point, everything's looking really easy peasy. Just 6 runs required, and the Infernos, they seem very, very comfortable. So that's the end of the 10th over. And the Itasca Infernos, they're going strong at 108 for 1 in 10 overs, almost going at 10.8 in the current run rate. Required run rate just 6 per over. 9 wickets in hand, very much doable. This time Venkatesh Naidu just places it. Venkatesh Naidu just places it towards the mid off. Just gets that single. And still in 28 deliveries, Venkatesh Naidu is playing on 30 without a boundary. How wonderful it is to watch this batsman dealing in singles and doubles so consistently across every bowler. This time he places one towards the point. Good fielding there by young Yash Patel. It's a dot ball after a very, very long time. Truly heartening to see. In T20 cricket, you would want these 4s and 6ers flying out of the ground. Makes it entertaining. But the game's pretty much nullified right now. Oh, this is again towards the third man. Might get a boundary. Yes, they will. This is good batting. So Ronak Sharma hits a boundary in 5 deliveries, and Venkatesh Naidu doesn't hit one in 28. Yet the strike rate of both batsmen pretty much the same. Tells you the quality of Venkatesh Naidu and Ronak Sharma. You don't have to worry about strike rate when this batsman is here. International cricketer, played for Mumbai Premier Leagues. The talent from Mumbai is always the local teams from Mumbai can beat so many Division 2, Division 3 teams across the world. You talk about the Ranji Mumbai team, they're as good as any world champion. And this man, Ronak Sharma, he comes from those leagues. He doesn't have much to worry about tonight. He's looking so comfortable. Just places one, just lofts one towards the long off. Just gets a single. That's the last ball to go now. Ravish Desai continuing the attack. This time there's a call for catch it. There's nobody there in the short extra covers. There is a sweeper cover. There's a point. There's nobody in between. So at the end of 11 overs, Itasca Infernos going strong at 10.6. Scored 117 for 1. And the Chicago players, they're running out of their options. Look at that current partnership. 115 of 62. But that's just continuing from where Hassan Bemat was. But still, without a loss of wicket, they have scored 115 runs. They have lost Shahir Hassan so cheaply for just 2 runs. Yet, the target now 51 in 9. The required run rate of just 5.7. Haris Vora into the attack. Oh, this one's pulled towards the backward square leg. That's probably the first boundary for Venkatesh Naidu in almost 30th delivery that he's faced. Incredible innings this from Venkatesh Naidu. You cannot take this innings away because Hassan Bemat, he was confidently playing because somebody was playing in strike. When you're on such a song, you tune in the entire world to that All India radio. It's never easy without a partner like him. So absolutely no two things about it. Oh, that should be out. That should be out. Yes, it is. Looked out from this angle. Would love to watch the replay on that occasion. Oh, yeah, that's plum. Look plum from here. No two things about it. That's the breakthrough after almost partnership of 117 runs. Oh boy. The first wicket partnership. So it's the second wicket partnership. 117 runs. Now Fahad Babar walks in to join Ronak Sharma. So 47 in 8.4. Mind you, Chicago players, they are a very, very experienced team. They know how to pull these games in the last minute. They turn, they have these tricks up their sleeve that they keep bringing it up. I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes towards the last over, because Ronak Sharma, he's not going clean like Hassan Bemat. They're trying to rotate those singles and doubles. You get a couple of wickets now, you're back in the game. If IPL has taught you anything, that's annihilation and innovation. You have Seen enough annihilation tonight. Now it's time for some innovation. Gotta do something. Bring a rabbit up the magic sleeve. Gotta do some trick, if not a hat trick. Oh, brilliant. Just placing it towards the point. Gets a single, gets off strike right away. Fahad Babar. He's played enough cricket to know that he is going to take this game through the end. Pakistan International moved to US, played for the US International for so many years. What a terrific batsman he is. Fahad Babar playing with Indian International. Ronak Sharma just moves here towards the off season to play these big franchise tournaments like the American T20 Trophy. Great live coverage, great ambience, good food, those tents, the atmosphere that they bring in, it's electric. It's electrifying to sit around and just watch this game. Never ever is a one-sided game. Every team equally stacked, very well balanced and poised. Just brilliant. So Harris Vora, a lot depends on him tonight. He has ability to take wickets. He's got some serious pace. Oh, Fahad Babar just trying to flick it towards the fine leg. He'll look for two. Now he says no. Good call. Ronak Sharma, he would have been in trouble had he come halfway through. He went safely back. So the end of 12 overs, Itasca Infernos still 126 for 2. The current run rate 10.5. The required run rate 5.3. So unless they get a couple of wickets now, it's not going to be an easy game. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that could be close. Good call there from Ronak. Fahad Babar wanted to just put it inside the... Just wanted to place it towards the point and run for a single. Good fielding there. They know Jay Patel is there and Ronak Sharma yells, no, no, no. Oh, that's a very, very good ball. Oh, wide signal by the umpire. So Urvish Desai, he's continuing the attack from the park end of the Hanover Park. The boundaries have dried up, except for that from Ronak Sharma ever since Hassan Bimat left. Sensible batting this. They don't need boundaries. They're only chasing about 5.2 at the moment. But still, T20 cricket, it's all about excitement, it's entertainment. Folks who have come in numbers here tonight will want to witness a thriller. It's getting more towards a one-sided game. Ronak Sharma, brilliantly just chipped it towards the short mid wicket. He will get one. So the runs leaking in the form of singles, that's exactly what the Infernos will need here tonight. Unless they want to win it by a margin. Oh, this time it's nicely played towards the backward point for a boundary. And Fahad Babar, he scores his first boundary. Announces himself onto the field. So the required run rate now 4.8. There's still a lot of encouragement from the supporters all over the ground. They still expect a comeback. Why not? Oh, Jay Patel charged in, trying to save that single. Just can't pick the ball, never easy. This is not golf grass, mind you, like the cricket grass. It's almost like a carpet, the ball rolls off. This is Chicago grass. Kind of hides the ball between itself. Ronak Sharma this time comfortably places towards the extra covers. Gets a single. So the runs are leaking, the wickets are not falling, the impact is reducing. 33 runs needed from 42. There's got to be some trick up their sleeve tonight to make a comeback. Maybe a hat trick will bring them back into the game. They still have very, very good hitters towards the bottom. So I'm not quite sure if Hassan Bemad has recovered his cramps, but he will be ready to come in if his team needs to. I know the kind of fighter he is. Oh, this time, what an incredible shot this from Ronak Sharma. Just trying to place it towards the backward point and the ball races away towards the boundary. What an incredible shot. So Ronak Sharma now in a hurry to finish it off in style. Oh, this time he flicks one towards the fine leg now. Should be another boundary. Yes, it is. So the runs right now are just flowing in the form of boundaries all of a sudden. And Ronak Sharma reaches 22 in just 13 with those two boundaries. Back to back, just 25 runs needed in 6.4. So the required run rate, it's probably just a matter of finishing it at this point. It's just 3.8. Just want to make sure there's no new batsman in. Yeah, flicks one towards the square leg now. They'll get one. What incredible batting we have seen from the Infernos here tonight. Usually tough to kind of bat like this in the first innings. They are chasing under the lights. And you know what? If the Infernos win tonight, they will be the second team to win chasing in American T20 Season 3. In all the 10 games we have seen, this would only be the second game that the chasing team wins. So Calvin Savage, he did make the difference. The Chicago players, they started incredible. They've battered their hearts out in the first 11 overs. And in the last 9 overs, the equation changed completely for them. Had it been somebody like Calvin Savage, the order would have been different. They would have ended up with that huge score of 200, which would have been an ideal score if you look at it right now, because the Infernos still look to be on target for 200 the way they've batted tonight, but still you would have a better chance. You would have your hopes high. So Fahad Baba now just trying to rotate singles and give the strike to Ronak Sharma. That's the end of the 14th over. 6 overs remaining. The current run rate 10.4. Look at that innings from Venkatesh Naidu. 35 from 31 with just one boundary. Shair Hassan 1 from 4. Hassan Bimad retired hurt. 64 from 28. Ronak Sharma 23 from 14. And Fahad Baba 10 from 9. I'm sure Hassan Bimad, with those cramps, will still pick up a lot of awards tonight. So do stay tuned to the presentation ceremony here tonight. So there's 7 bowlers bowled. Only 2 of them were able to get wickets. Prithvish Patel and Harris Vora. They should bring back Prithvish Patel. He's bowled a terrific spell tonight. He's been the best bowler so far in the day. Brilliant bowling, brilliant bowling. Good bowling from Yash. Look at that confidence really that the team has in him. Prithvish Patel has bowled terrific. He's picked up a wicket and bowled at an economy of 6.4, 6.5. He's not come back yet. And this time, Waqar Siddiqui is at least left 15-16 runs tonight. And that's not helping his team. It's got to be a better keeper tonight. I know he's not a proper keeper, but still, when you're keeping for a franchise team, a lot of them depend on you. There's at least been 15-16 runs that's leaked by the keeper. That should have been stopped. Ronak Sharma just slaps one down the ground towards the long off. We'll get one. It's getting really easy now. Just 22 required in 6. Sorry, in 5.3. There you go. That's another one. They'll collect 2 now. That's a wide. So that's 3 runs. So they're getting closer to the target by the ball. 16 runs in 5.3 with 8 wickets in hand. A sleepwalk at this hour. It's a good delivery. So Yash Patel not quite effective tonight, but he usually is. This time Fahad Baba, he slaps one straight down to the long on. Just takes that 1 run. Brings back Ronak Sharma on strike for the last ball. Wonder what Ronak Sharma might want to do. Take a single and keep the strike. Or maybe want to go for a biggie. Just 15 runs needed now in 5.1. This time he flicks one towards a gap in that cow corner. And that hits the cone. Should be a boundary. So yes, he is in a rush to finish it off. He's playing on 30 from 18 with 4 fours. Just 11 needed at this point. 5 overs. So it's pretty much game over. Even a hat trick at this time will not help really. So you see the value of extras. Time to time I keep reminding, 16 extras tonight tells you the whole story. You add those 16 runs to that 11 runs right now. There's a very, very good chance, because that would be 27 required from 5 overs. You always can expect a chance, because the game's gonna go to the wire. Keep bowling those extras all of a sudden. It's almost like having a 12th player in the team. Invisible player. Oh, brilliant. Nicely placed towards the point. Good bowling there from Nirav. That's a drop catch. Oh, okay. That's probably not a drop catch. That's probably. I'd love to watch the replay on that occasion from this angle. Looked. Oh no, that's not the replay. Oh, this time he bottom edged it. Even the keeper missed it. Funny moments finally here. So just 11 required of 4.3. The required run rate of 2.4. I guess at this point they can take a single. And based on how many extras were bowled, you might probably get the rest in the extras. This time it's played nicely towards the extra covers for a single. So it's closing in now. 10 required from 4.2. Ronak Sharma on strike. Wonder what the strategy will be. He might probably just want to go down the track, hit a couple and then finish it off. Close the innings early. Brilliant. Just placed it towards a point for a boundary. He's just towing with the bowler at the moment. All of a sudden, it feels like he's got the entire ground open for him. Hit a shot anywhere he wants. But Chicago players did everything right. They look to be on top of the game. 13th over for 7 overs. They did not get a boundary. Ronak Sharma, he's upset with himself. So just one hit away at this point. 6 runs to win from 4 overs at a required run rate of 1.5. Oh, it's up in the air. Oh, Wakar will not be able to reach that, and those will be 2 runs. This is just not happening for the players here tonight. I can sense the frustration. They did everything right. They've given a good fight. Just that the batting from Hassan Bemat, Venkatesh Naidu, and Ronak Sharma has been incredible. Stellar innings from Hassan Bemat tonight that closed in. They're just one hit away. Oh, this time Fahd goes in the air. Could be gone. Yes, it is. Fahd Babar, he wanted to finish it with a glorious shot. And all of a sudden, he lost his wicket. Absolutely not needed. His caliber, he should have known to finish that. Surprising. Surprising scenes here tonight. So Ali Rashid into the attack now. There's 4 runs needed. 21 deliveries. Brilliantly placed towards the point, and that's a misfield by Yash Patel. They'll get one more. They're closing in. Just 3 runs to nail the final coffin there. That's placed one towards the point. That's one again. It's just closing in. They're just one shot away. But I love the way the Chicago players are still giving it a fight. They know there's just 2 more runs to win. Yet look at how they're trying to save every single. Most teams that I know of, they just give it away because they know anyways the game's done. But Chicago players, they're different. Trying to fight towards the last ball. They're trying to bring it towards as close as possible. Yeah, this time it's done. Just places one towards the backward square leg. It's 2 taken. That's the end of the innings. That's it from here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So the Itasca Infernos, they have won this game with 3 overs to spare. Definitely gonna boost their run rate for sure. You can see the Itasca Infernos now has moved to the third position. Chicago players still in the first position. A very, very commendable position. So that's it from tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. We'll see you again tomorrow for another Clash of the Titans. But stay tuned for the presentation ceremony. That's it from here tonight in the commentary box. See you, ladies and gentlemen.
Looking to blast in the summer? Well, look no further than LaserX, proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Our 6,500 square foot multi-level arena is the perfect place for birthday parties, corporate events, and group outings big or small. Tired from all the laser tag? Then check out our super clean arcade featuring today's hottest games and a generously stocked prize counter. Do you have what it takes to be a laser tag legend? Then check us out at our Addison location, conveniently located in the Marcus Theater parking lot. LaserX of Addison. Set your phasers to fun.